me try this one. That one definitely looks like they can hear us. Okay. All right, so let's go through and do our introductions. Christian, please.
Hey, hi everybody. Hey, it's your boy Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba here on Twitters and TikToks and Twitches. You can find me here on Twitch several days, several games with several wonderful people. Also find me on every other Saturday. You can find me on the Initiative Order, which I think is this Saturday. Yeah, you can find me on the Initiative Order for Midnight in the Marshes, a Root TTRPG, where I don't get to play the leader of coterie of rapscallions. I get to be a rapscallion. It's great. And on Sunday, you can find me on Total Party Kiss for Tragedy of Theologian, Greek myth inspired 5e campaign, and some projects in the future. I can't wait for them to come out.
Excellent.
It's
Looking
me.
forward to that. And Laura, please.
Hi, good evening. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu, and you can find me on most social medias as some iteration of Laura underscore Tutu. You might just have to throw another underscore at the beginning and the end of that. I am so happy to be back to come and kick the door in on Maximilian's life yet again. When I'm not here, you can find me hanging out with folks over at Queen's Court Games, specifically playing in the All Night Society as Calamity Madden, the Gangrel Werewolf Hunter. New episodes coming out every other Tuesday. Very happy to be here again. Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you for joining us again. It's a pleasure having you. All right, well, without further ado, let's sink our fangs into tonight's episode of Darkness over New Orleans. Bleh. When last we left off, Max had just left his coterie, going back to his gym. That evening, they had spent a considerable amount of time with Marcel on his fan boat going through the bayou, across the Mississippi, to the other side, and into the bayous over there, where Max, Aubrey, and Ambrose came face to face with a 12-foot Macaulay and 3 of its eggs. Upon coming back, they also had a quick encounter with a Rokea in the middle of the Mississippi. No actual confrontation, but the party now knows that there are more things out there than just werewolves and vampires. Werecrocs and weresharks are a thing. Getting back to the fan boat location, Max had told Marcel if they need anything, that the coterie will help Max and Marcel and his grandmother out, in hopes that Marcel and his grandmother would do the same for the coterie. A quick agreement, of course, but then Marcel then said that he and Mima were going to take a well-deserved vacation out of state. The coterie then decided it was time to go home to their respected places of their homes because they needed to relax, they needed to recuperate, they needed to get their minds back into some sort of ease after the events of the evening. Ambrose, in the back seat of the car, decided it was a good idea to call his mother's senior home and give his true name to the receptionist. Max, of course, knew that was a bad idea, took the phone out of Ambrose's hand and said, "No." Ambrose got out of the car, ripped the door open, and said, "All right, Max, we fightin', we tussling right here, right now." And started to shapeshift into a scuttling monstrosity. Max once again said, "No," and put his boot on him, and then diffused the situation as well as quelled the beast within Ambrose. Moments after that, they got a phone call from Kiernan. Kiernan is doing wonderful. He is overseas with his family and Imogen. He and Imogen are doing quite well. His parents are doing very well, and everyone is very happy to be together again. It's a new way of life for all four of them, but it seems to be working. The coterie explained to Kieran what was going on, both as a group and in their own lives. Kieran gave some wise words of wisdom, to which hopefully the coterie members all took to heart. After that, it was time for the coterie to go separate ways for the evening. Max dropped Ambrose off at his mansion, dropped Aubrey off at his apartment. Then Max headed back to his gym. Upon getting to the gym, Max told his watchdogs, "Listen, I need to relax. I need to have the evening to myself. Do not disturb me unless it is of the utmost importance." Went back into his office. From there, he called Angelo and gave Angelo all the information of what just happened that evening, including videos that Ambrose took of the Macaulay standing 12 feet tall in the brush over its clutch of eggs. Angelo then told Max that he was going to give all this information to Prince Felicity once they return from their meeting with the mayor. That moment, once I was done, Max put his phone down and just sat. That's where we left off, and that's exactly where we're picking up on this week's episode. Players, the stage is yours.
I guess if the stage is mine, and that stage starts with me. I think once Max just tosses the phone on the table, he goes to just lay on the couch, just lay across it, arm over his eyes, fully just like it's a bed. It's as bad as it's gonna get here. And he's just taking in the last two nights, last two very eventful, very emotional nights. He's not drifting off to sleep, because that's not a thing. I think just drifting off into memory lane meditation and going over his actions, going over everything you described in the recap, the words that were spoken, the fights that happened, the Macaulay, the Ricola, and like all that goes through Max's mind is, what the hell am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
Why am I here?
Why am I here? Just to suffer? And that's pretty much his how long he doesn't move. He's just he's going backwards at this point with all his memories. He's just like, how did this lead to this action? What did I do here? Why? If I hadn't taken that job from the prince, I wouldn't be here right now. And that's pretty much it for Max.
Okay. We'll say that you're having at least 45 minutes of silence, 45
Mm.
minutes of uninterrupted time, something that is very rare for you within the past 3 to 4 months. You are savoring this moment. You're enjoying your time of solitude, quiet, and reflection. Then you hear a little commotion in your gym. You hear your watchdogs talking a little louder. You can hear that there's some energy going on downstairs. And then, almost immediately, you hear footsteps landing heavily coming up the stairs towards your office.
And outside the door, you hear Terry LaFleur, if you don't get your fucking hands off me right now, you're gonna lose them.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what's happening? No. No. Don't hurt Terry. He loves those arms. I think just his hearing that lovely, familiar, angry voice, just gonna get up, open the door, and see what the fuck is happening.
On the stairs, you have Terry. You have three of your other watchdogs who are just like in a line going down, but
Mhm.
directly in front of you is Jasmine. And she has a look of determination on her face.
Ja-
Call off your fucking dogs.
I don't just he like looks down the stairs. Go.
they, they,
Get.
they just nod and like, oh, they shuffle down.
Nothing they can do about it.
Nope.
Nothing they can do. Nothing they can do. I want them to live. Damn it.
I want you to live.
I want you to live, boys. Come in if you want to.
I'm going in.
Okay. Something something wrong.
You really got no idea, do you?
I got an idea about a lot of things. Just not what you seem upset about.
When was the last time you checked in on your clan, Maximilian?
Oh, longer than I'd like to admit. What
You
happened?
don't say.
What happened?
You'll be happy to know that the Ickabeast has been taken care of without your assistance.
That's good. That's good news for once. Still doesn't explain why you're the one delivering the news.
Mhm. Because if the others came up here, there wouldn't be much left of this gym.
Okay. Okay. I assume they want to talk. I would hope talk to me, not rip
Mm.
my establishment apart. Considering.
Well, I have been given a message for you.
Mm,
You want to rule over those you have never laid eyes upon. You gotta prove yourself,
mm.
and we will see if the seat is open to you. You think you can just waltz in, flex your muscles a little bit?
Jasmine, I was given that role because the previous one got elected to a new role. He gave me that role out of necessity, out of the moment. I'm not parading myself as Primogen or acting high and mighty about it.
No, you just leaving your people to do your dirty work. You want to know if any of them survived? You curious about that at all?
I would love to know if any of them survived. Would you mind telling me?
You lost 3. Other 17 are alive but licking their wounds. They are not happy with you, Maximilian. Not in the slightest.
I didn't call them. I wasn't the one who called them to help at the graveyard. That wasn't my call. And if they didn't help, God knows how many more would be dead.
They're meeting this weekend. Louis Armstrong Park at midnight. You better be there.
I plan to. You gonna be there?
I ain't decided yet.
Hmm.
Besides, what's it matter to you?
Matters a lot.
Does it now?
It does.
You let me go once, Maximilian. What's one more time?
It was different back then.
Or was it?
We were both younger. I was a lot more immature. Fucked up. Scared.
You don't think I was scared too? Willing to put my reputation on the line? Willing to bare myself to you? We don't. They say that we ain't capable of feeling the way the humans are. The beast would not allow it. That kind of affection requires some level of sacrifice, and the beast will always get what it wants. All I wanted was for you to come with me. You couldn't even do that.
I couldn't. The last time I left New Orleans, I was I was supposed to be going to my Olympic trial to become the best of the best, the brightest of the brightest. All for years, I had been training for that moment, hearing the expectations of everyone around me, everyone thinking I'm this great hero of New Orleans, this come up story from the gutter to glory. And then that ended. Everyone's cheers ended. Everyone's expectations of me ended. It became silent. I was alone. Scared.
You were alone? What does that make me, Maximilian?
You were a beacon of hope that I was too scared to walk towards. My dreams died. My world shattered. And I was scared that if I went, we would shatter too.
For the two of us, you always knew I was the stronger one. I don't know why you were so delicate about it.
Suppose that's just the trauma of it all.
Somebody told me once that after we die, the worst parts of us would stick around. For some reason, that's what the beast clings to. Trauma, neuroses, our very worst impulses. That is what is magnified when we die and become what we are. Always amazes me that somehow, some way, we still decide to try and find community in this world of monsters, backstabbers. Maybe it's my own fault for expecting that you would have been different.
I wanted to go with you. I wanted to be different. I think that's why I try so hard now to make up for it, up for that day.
You fucking stood me up. I was left standing on that fucking platform, waiting for the train to take us out of here, and you never fucking showed.
I did, yeah.
It don't matter no more. We're here now, we have our separate lives now. But I still have my uses, so what information can I broker for you tonight, Maximilian?
How about instead of you telling me stuff, I tell you what I've been dealing with for the past week, 2 days. It's all starting to become too blurry for me.
I noticed the rest of your coterie ain't here. Where's my new boyfriend?
Um, Back at this place, I should mention that I'm not sure if you know, uh, the Nosferatu gone, wiped out. They were killed by I assume by Macaulay. That's about 13 feet in length, and has had 3 eggs. Because I went to the bayou, beyond the bayou, and I went to go see it. And well, yeah, and there's also were sharks as well that are just swimming freely in the waters as well. That is a thing that happened. So
But the
asking me about the worrying about my clan, I am so involved in their safety and making sure we know what the fuck we're up to. That I apologize
Max,
for not being able to barter
Max,
and bargain and politic my way through it all.
Maximilian, the whole clan, all of them.
Mm. I think I just pick up my phone, ignoring the messages that are on there, and just going to the gallery and tossing it to you.
Snatch it out of the air. I still remember your fucking password for some reason.
hmm And you can just scroll through it, and it go like because Max didn't take many pictures, so it just has the pictures of the Nosferatu camp,
Mhm.
decimated, destroyed, utterly obliterated, blood everywhere.
The
And then
tooth
you
that you
can,
found down there as well.
yeah, tooth is down there as well. I still have the tooth. Shit.
The Macaulay tooth that's about yay big.
Mhm. And then if you keep scrolling, you see the Macaulay, or the shadow or the outline
The
of the.
video that Ambrose took, where you actually
Mhm.
see it standing about 20 feet away from them, but 12 feet tall. You see those two. If you ever seen a crocodile or an alligator in the water, when you shine a light, you see those reflective eyes just staring in the distance. And in the video, you can hear it with that guttural, very deep, ominous growling that crocodiles make.
And
Oh,
then
Jesus,
and
Mary, and
then
Joseph.
and then Max goes out into his desk and takes out the tooth, lays it on the table.
Well, I have seen some things in my time, but that one takes the cake.
So you have to
No,
forgive me if I'm not on every aspect of every part of my clan these past few days, this past week.
I hate to say it, Max, but Primogen is what you are, and that clan needs to be your priority. It is how the politics work, and it is bloodthirsty, and it is cruel, and it is antithesis of what we likely need to survive. But your concern needs to be Clan Gangrel and their interests.
Their first interest should be staying alive. We got shadow monsters to deal with. Now we have this to deal with. This came out first, if you believe it. This was the first thing we dealt with when I accepted that prince's, our dearly departed prince's offer all those months ago. Turns out this is the culprit. This is one of them, at least.
Is that
I
what
think
the
it's capable of wiping out an entire clan. Jasmine. 1.
They always told us the lupines were what we had to be afraid of.
Looks like they were smarter than us this time. They got the hell out of here before us.
That was it. That was what drew them. That was what drove them out, wasn't it?
One of them. Like I said, it's not the only weird thing out there.
I'm sorry. It's a where?
There's a were croc. That's Macaulay in the video. And there's also a were shark out there. Like Jaws, but worse.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, I wish I was. Oh, how I wish I was joking with you, Jazzy. Oh, how I wish. I have seen the threats that we face in the future. And I will bring this to those who need to know it, which will now include my clan. I've just been a very busy couple of days, and I have not been able to do that quite yet.
You always were good at finding trouble.
I usually had you to save me from it.
Fortunately, darling, I think that ship has sailed. This is a level of bullshit that I am likely ill-equipped for. I'm bad enough all my friends are gangsters and underground fighters.
Welcome to the club.
I imagine I should let you know. The mayor. The prince seems to be trying to delicately warn them of the situation. Of course, if there are other things worse than Kindred and worse than Garu running around New Orleans, can't exactly let the mayor go into it blind. Wouldn't want to have another crocodiles live in the sewer fiasco like they had up in New York in the 90s.
I mean, it's a bit late for that, I suppose. Yeah, you're right. But, I mean, if anyone can talk to that man, it's the prince. So he is oh man, I fucking hate politicians so much. And that man is textbook.
You say that, Cher. You about to become a politician yourself.
Yeah, and I hate that too. Anybody I should watch out for? Anyone who's particularly mad at me?
You're just gonna have to make sure you can prove yourself to that clan. As far as they're concerned, Max, you left them to face that beast alone. I know you didn't want it. You don't want the politics. You don't want to be in charge of nobody but yourself. But this is what you've been handed, Shell. And I suppose if you want to turn and run again, you could. But then you'll just be running for the rest of your unlife. And I don't think that's much of a way to survive now, is it?
You know I wouldn't run away from a fight if I didn't think it was the right move, right? Or if I was
Uh,
ordered to not fight, instead run.
Who else is giving you orders?
I was advised by Angelo to run.
That nah, that don't make sense.
What do you
Why
mean?
would you don't abandon your clan?
I'm telling you what happened. You were in the graveyard. Things started happening. We fought for a bit, and I was ordered to run. Make sure the other two got out.
You're gonna have to figure out this balancing act then, Max. What happens when what is best for the coterie clashes with what is best for Clan Gangrel? What happens when you gotta make that choice, Chef? Because you will have to make that choice. As Primogen, there ain't no escaping that.
I've come to realize that correct. It's never simple, is it? No, just
Mm,
boring,
Well,
classless.
if you wanted bone, Chef, you should have walked into the sun.
Unfortunately, I am very stubborn.
Hmm. Don't have to tell me that.
I was surprised when you first made contact. I mean, it's been a while, but when you offered me that fight, thought we, I thought I'd never hear from you.
I tried. I tried to hate you. Whatever kind of heart I have left. You broke it. And I wanted to hate you for it. But there's no denying that what we had was special. Something good in this blood soaked world of ours. And even as much as it hurt, as much as I cursed your name and cursed the kindred that made you, well, all about connections, Shell. Isn't it? You know me. I ain't never been one to burn a bridge I might be able to use later.
I mean, and you did manage to make my ass widely kicked. So
I ask you again, did you die?
no, but I'm sure you got some catharsis hearing just how badly I got beaten.
Yeah, no, that was satisfying.
Mm. And I'm sure the money didn't hurt either.
No, my bank account is very happy still to this day. I'll be sitting pretty on that for a while. Thank you.
Good. I'm really glad you're taking care of yourself well.
What? You think I wouldn't be able to pick myself up? Put myself back on my feet, even after the likes of you?
Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you until the day of my last on breath.
It's not enough to stick around.
With that, Max, you have a thought when Jasmine says that. You can either stay here in your office with Jasmine, with the doldrums sitting between you two, or you can go out for a night on the town. Try and make it up in whatever way that you can think of. You can take her to the fighting gym. You can take her to the to any of the shows that may be open right now. You can go do anything. Or you can sit in the office and reflect on the not so merry times of your quote unquote relationship.
I'll keep taking pot shots too. I'm ready.
Jasmine, how would you like to
Yes,
kick my ass in front of the public?
Oh. Oh.
Wasn't ready for that.
You sons of bitches.
Now how public we talking,
I
Shell?
mean, I'm
Because
sure.
I did Terry and them. First of all, Terry and them are on my
No.
shit list right now.
I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with a certain ring under a certain establishment that a lot of people attend. And a lot of people saw me pretty much winning last time. I'm sure that they would love to see me get my ass whooped. And I'm sure you would love to whoop my ass. I
Up
won't
and
make up
down
for
Bourbon
anything, but it
Street
will.
if I could get away with it.
I mean, if you, I'm not making. I mean, this is not like the end all be all ass whooping. I'd hope, but it's a start. I'd hope for forgiveness, something.
Fine. You got yourself a bout, Shell.
Uh, Good. I do miss seeing you in the ring.
Yeah, you ready to get the shit kicked out of you?
I mean, no. But if it'll put a smile on your face.
Don't get all charming on me now, Maximilian.
Come on now.
I'm trying to be cross at you.
You can be cross with me. You can throw a cross at me.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna walk up and slap him across the face.
Take it.
You
Take it and love it.
doing a front or back?
Front.
Okay.
I'm not quite that mad yet.
Ooh,
That's
man,
that's there's some disrespect to the
There
backhand.
is, yep.
yeah. So, man, I'll take
The
it.
spicy side.
I'll take it. I think, and like Max is like, I think that's how you said hello to me the first time we met too.
Yeah, no, that was whew. That bout you cost me.
I was fighting to fight. I wasn't fighting for money. I didn't know that you were the one who had bet that much. I mean, that was a lot of money to bet on someone who was that not skilled.
Mm-hmm.
And then you proceeded to want to fight me after that. And I was like, how about a date? And then you slapped me again.
Yes, you did. Mm. And somehow I still said yes.
Mm,
Always the charmer.
always.
So he says.
Mm. I think we both need to work off some steam. And I think this would be perfect opportunity to do that. Plus, I gotta see if you gotten rusty.
Motherfucker. Just for that, I'm gonna put the hurting on you twice as bad. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we head down to
Rusty. Some bitch.
All
Son of a motherfucker. Smart ass.
right. I think that Jasmine would be leading out the office at this point to making
think
a
so.
point. Throws the door wide open, lets it smack the wall as she walks out, and the door
It
slowly
like
comes
rebounds
back.
a little bit.
Exactly.
Almost catches Max on the way out.
Yeah, it's like, oh fuck.
She's at the bottom of the steps by the time you get the door open again. Just like flipping you off as she's walking. Your
Giving
watchdogs
Terry
are
the
all
back.
they're all in the back corner. No one's near. They're all in the back corner of the gym, just looking up at you, just like, you good, boss.
I'm I'm gonna go get my ass whooped. You guys just make sure that the place is nice and tidy for me to pass out in later.
Voluntarily?
Voluntarily.
You heard it. He said it out loud.
I will try my best not to lose. I will try my best not to faint. But I have riled them up, and I accept the consequences.
Whatever you say, boss. Just
You gonna learn today, boy.
Anybody
every
want? I
time
mean,
that you speak, Jasmine, you see that the group just like gets a little bit tighter in the corner, just a little bit, and then they ease off when you stop talking.
disrespect right there. And I can already feel my bones aching. I can already feel them quaking, and I just have the brightest smile on my face.
Jimmy's thoroughly rustled.
Jim's generally like, Jasmine is so bad, and I'm like, hee hee.
She's gonna kill me.
She's gonna kick my ass.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger, and I'm happy about it.
All right, how are you getting there? You guys taking the car, or are you walking it, or are you gonna take the trolley? I think it should still be running. Actually, no, it's very late at this point.
It's very late.
So
at this
the
point.
trolleys
No,
are
I
not
got my
running.
storyteller. I got my bike.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Jazz has
the
got
bike.
is it Kawasaki Ninja? Was it Ducati?
Of course, it's a Ducati. You've seen how much money I got, boy.
I like to flaunt it.
There are very few things that we are allowed to flaunt as kindred. Money, at the very least, is one of them.
Please
My-
describe your ride. While I grab my player's handbook.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
oh.
Oh god, we're gonna make him bust out for the combat.
Love that.
Oh.
Love it. Love it.
It is matte black perfection.
Matt Beck.
Hey. And you get the doofus helmet. You get the doofus helmet. It's the little it's not the full visor, it's just the goofy little
Yeah.
scooter
It's the
moped
Dumb and Dumber
helmet.
one.
Love
You
it.
get the Dumb and Dumber helmet.
Good.
Mine is brand new and shiny.
Good. Oh, I'm so glad you're thinking about my safety now. He puts it on. You want me to just hop on back?
No, I was gonna drag you behind. Get on, you dumbass.
Just making sure. I thought you would want me to drag. I just want to make sure that you're not dragging me. And it's like it's up behind you securely.
Rev the engine and
Fuck.
take off right before he's able to get a good hold. So there's like half a second of I'm gonna die.
Can you please roll for me? Dexterity and drive.
Oh fuck. Oh, here we go.
Laura, you
You
can
got-
give
you
me
got mesh.
you can give me 5 dice for that, please.
Good. That's a good drive check. What does that mean? Like you take off and just crash it. Like, oh fuck.
'Cause Max is not significantly, but he's a good head taller than you, I'm suspecting, if I'm not remembering correctly. He's got the height and the weight on you, so the bike is now not properly balanced.
No.
But that's 4 with a crit.
Ooh.
Beautiful. All right, yeah, you
Take off. Beautiful.
you start off with a quick wheelie and then start flying down, making a sharp turn. So you're laying your knees like a few inches off the ground. Max is holding on to you for dear life and just like. Can you please?
What is this motocross?
Can you please give me a dexterity survival, Max?
Me? Can I argue a grapple?
I knew you were gonna ask it. I knew you were gonna ask it.
Can I a dexterity grappling check instead?
You know, just for shits and giggles, go ahead. Yeah,
Thank you,
because
sir.
you're trying to hold on and yeah.
And they're trying to buck me off like a bull. Wait, is that enough? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 3 more.
You get that bonus for your grappling.
Yeah. Let's see if it matters. Still fuck this up. Good.
So many dice.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's near my max dice.
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3,
Max
4,
dice.
5,
Haha.
6. That was cocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. 10.
Yeah, you hold on. You got
Damn.
it's no problem, but you're still caught off guard by that sharp turn and the quick wheelie. So like you though you're holding on, you got a good grip. You're still like jolted a bit, and it catches you off guard, of course. But once you realize what's going on, you can pretty much go, okay, I'm going to be expecting this for the rest of the ride. So you ease yourself into it. You still got that good grip, so you're not falling off, but you now know when to properly move the body and how to compensate for the weight adjustment as you're making the turn and stuff.
I think as they're driving erratically to throw me off and make me scream like a little bitch, I think in Jasmine's ear, I'm just gonna be like, I know you wanted to hurt me before, but I mean, you've won an advantage before, but like, come on, you're not gonna play fair.
It just like over the roar of the engine, all you get is nah.
And he just holds on just the right way to not get killed or tossed.
There's about like 15 minutes of nonsense before I finally start properly obeying the rules of the road.
Gotcha.
And I feel like during those 15 minutes, Jasmine be getting pissed off because he's actually staying on and he's actually doing the right maneuvers. So you're just still gunning it, still really trying to.
He's going, woo! Woo! Like, don't miss this one. And just fucking with you.
So we'll say that you guys get to the burlesque theater where the cage match is underneath. Park your bike outside. You just shove it between two cars with enough room so that you know it's not going to get dented. And take a picture of both the license plates ahead and behind you, because just in case, you're going to make sure a motherfucker pays for any scratches on your beauty.
Oh yeah.
And just
Walk in without waiting. Without waiting.
Without waiting, because I take the helmet and I just woo, got my heart racing. Oh, I do declare. Oh,
Oh God.
oh, and it's just playing it in the wing section. It's just like,
You are always so goddamn dramatic. Get your ass in gear, boy.
coming.
Jasmine, you start leading Max down the into the theater, but to the side where there's that one closed off area. You guys go past the velvet rope and down the long concrete stairwell. The music of the burlesque upstairs gets quieter as the roar of the crowd from downstairs gets louder. Making your way in, you see that it is a very full crowd tonight. Typically, it's crowded. This is more so crowded than usual. Why tonight? Who knows? Is there anyone big on the ticket board? Not at all. Just so happens to be. You know what? Here's where it's right after tax season. Everyone's got some extra cash in their pockets.
You know what? You might as well. That's gonna be the fastest way to increase that tax return.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, I thought it was just gonna be like a at least 2 dozen. I didn't. There's a lot of people.
Are you nervous, Cher?
No, nervous. No, nervous. No, I just didn't think. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. And like all that pompousness is just goes out the
Like watching helium.
like, whoa, that's a lot. Wow. Okay. All right.
Within the few seconds you guys have been in the room, it did not take long at all for more than a few people to notice you guys. One in particular comes sauntering up to you really quickly. Both of you know it's Shifty Pete.
Shifty Pete.
And he looks at both of you and goes, well, what in the hell we got here tonight? If it isn't Jasmine and Max.
Pete.
Hey, Petey.
God damn you, I hate when you call me that.
That's fine. Hey, well, here I have a match proposal for you. If you would love to put it on the card.
Okay, who's jumping in the ring tonight?
You want to watch me kick his ass?
Oh shit! What?
Yeah.
When you went like this with your thumb, I thought you meant there were gonna be 2 fights, but you get it, and she's gonna
Yeah.
What did you do?
We ain't got enough time to go into that, Cher.
It's
Okay.
it's gonna be a fight for my life.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
Mhm.
You know what? I think it's gonna be a good evening. We got more than usual out here tonight.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
That I did not miss that fact at all.
Nice in public.
There was speculation that Butterbean was gonna be here tonight to fight in the ring, but I don't know who started that rumor. So that ain't happening. So
Hey, if you can't have Butterbean, who wants to see me get my ass beat? Is the next best thing, I suppose.
Right. Well, I can definitely make some arrangements. I'll move some stuff around on the cards, and yeah, you'll be up in about. You got half an hour, I think. You got one more match ahead of you, and then we'd be happy to have you guys step in the ring.
Okay. Good. Glad to hear it. I'm so happy to hear it.
Thank you so much, Pete. I appreciate you, darling.
Oh no, I thank you. And he takes your hand and he puts his hand on top and kisses his own hand, knowing better to not kiss your hand. Just gives you the respect, and he looks at Max and just goes, "You a dumb motherfucker," and he starts
I am.
heading
I'm
off.
so fucking stupid. I'm so dumb. Whatever makes her happy, I guess. It's just like
If it
there-
makes you
there's so-
happy.
there's just so much. It's not. It's regret. There's regret. It's regret. It's like just. It's. I think seeing just how happy Jasmine is. This childish life. Ooh, just like it's like he's happy to see it again. He definitely
It's a
gets it.
petty level of happiness.
It's a petty level of happiness. It's
Mhm,
that's the brand
mhm.
right there. That's the
It's
Jazzy
it's
brand.
Schadenfreude, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. Oh man. It's like, well, I think I can't fight. You can't fight in this any point. I mean, you could fight in anything. I mean, you rocking that outfit, I gotta say. I mean, like if I could like
The flattery is gonna get you absolutely fucking nowhere.
well, I'm still gonna flat. I know you're gonna flatten my face, but I would still like to flatter you before I have to like not talk for a bit. So if you would allow
Yeah.
me to compliment you.
You better go get ready, boy.
Oh my god. It's just fireworks with you. Fireworks. Ugh. And just you can see how happy Max is to be with you. It never left. It's always been this way. It's like it's a bittersweet. This is a bittersweetness, I suppose, for both of them. And it's like it didn't. Max,
Trying not to get used to it and trying not to enjoy it because that's how things went badly last time.
mm-hmm. Yep.
So-
I guess Max is ready.
Yeah, where are you getting ready, Max? Are you going to like a locker room in the back? Are
I
you just going to
guess.
a corner or?
I look if there's like a back room, like the locker room, to see if there's extra shit to change into.
You know, here's what we're doing. You go into the back room and you see that all the lockers have their designated locks on them for the regular fighters that come in and whatnot. And you see that there's one that has like an old what the hell's it called? Not Scotch tape, but the
Painter's tape, like
yeah, something like
Gaffer
painter's
tape?
tape. Yeah, we'll just say painter's tape because the
that's-
words
that's-
avail me right now. Where it just says open. And you go over there, you know what's about to happen because you've seen people going here before. And as you open it up, it's the cartoon version of like the smell comes out and like there's like flies in there. There's really shitty used gloves, like they're worn to shit. They're from like the 20s of last century. There is a very old used towel. There's a pair of boxing shoes in there. There's a pair of shorts. And as you're looking at that, very crestfallen, you hear a voice behind you going, "You're Maximilian Washington, aren't you?"
turns the voice. That would be me. And I turn to see who it is.
"Joshua Stillwater, a pleasure to meet you, sir. I've been following your career for years now, and let me tell you, you done got robbed at the Olympics. I apologize."
It's the past. It's fine. Nothing crazy. I'm just gonna do a quick sense of the piece. See what we rocking with here.
Dude is human through and through. He is your height, your dimensions. Though even though he has a softer voice, he is a max-sized man.
Okay. Oh Jesus. Sorry. Thank you for the admiration. Short-lived career, I know, but
Sometimes the short-lived ones are the best ones. That goes for television shows as well. You ever seen Cowboy Bebop? Only 12 episodes, but it is a damn good show.
I've heard good things. I haven't watched it personally myself. You work here?
Oh
Or you
no,
just-
I was in the first match, but I got cold feet because I just started fighting not too long ago.
Oh,
I don't know why I came in here. It's way too above my pay grade, so I decided that I'm just gonna stay back here until they close.
Oh.
I'd much rather not show my face for disgrace. You know what I mean?
I
I
mean,
think that I need a few more months of training before I can actually step foot into a proper ring.
I mean, sometimes I think the best lesson, the best first lesson is to get your ass kicked, just to see what it feels like, you know.
Oh, believe me, that's why I got into fighting. I've had my tuchus taken across the town too many times. That's a
Oh,
lot
that's
of
why.
T's, one sentence. My goodness.
Good job. Alliteration's a very, very good skill. Uh, I'm actually, I'm about to fight
No.
in
You
like a
getting in
half
the
hour.
ring?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is a treat for me. Let me just tell you. Do you
Um,
have you here you got all your belongings? You need anything?
and he like looks at the Ren and Stimpy esque old shitty. He's like, I don't have. This was a kind of like a impromptu. Like this was. I'm gonna professionally get my ass beat. So
On
if you want to,
purpose?
on purpose. Well, I'm gonna fight. I'm just saying the person I'm fighting is better than me.
That can't be. I mean, I have. And he goes into his locker. And he pulls out a Topps trading card. I've got your card.
A top
I've got your
trading
card.
card.
Who is
Oh,
better than the king?
oh my god, Dylan, that's fucking wild. This is like an that's like an amateur's card too. That's like a oh man, that's like a Golden Gloves card most likely. Oh
Yep.
shit. Oh fuck. Well, about a half hour, you will see who I deem way better than me. They are a fighter worth every punch and kick they've ever thrown, and more
Well,
so.
I I I do regret to say that I
Wow, and
don't
he
want to
takes
see
the.
that happen.
I think I take the card. I'm like, wow, that's a. I didn't think anyone had these, huh?
Oh, I've got that graded actually. That is a mint 10 as they call it.
Oh, let me give it back to you. Then I don't want to
Well,
smudge it up or anything.
before you give it back, you mind just putting your John Hancock on there by chance, Mister Maximilian Washington? It'd mean a
Shoot,
whole lot to me. It sure would.
I'm sure it would. I think this guy is like throwing Max off a lot. I think it's the voice with the same body type that you described. It's just like,
Yep.
what the fuck?
The juxtaposition between what you see and
Exactly,
what you get.
exactly. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, you got like a Sharpie or like, what do you want
Oh
me to
yeah,
mark it?
yeah,
Anything
yeah.
specific?
I'd certainly do when he reaches into he pulls out a sharpie. And, yeah,
No,
yeah. Please, if you don't
sure.
mind.
Just the name.
That's all I would need, please.
Okay, and just type MW on it.
And he takes it back from you, like revels. And it's like his eyes widen. It's like, oh,
Oh.
this is just like, ooh, you're gorgeous. I mean, I see you're without a kit tonight. Would you like to have some of mine that I did not use this evening? I've got wraps, I got gloves, I got everything in.
I, I can't. This man he's a trip and a half. I could use some gear. I don't think I'm gonna be wearing the public stuff, and like looks over again. It's like, nah, I don't mean to just I don't need much. I just need like wraps and gloves. I think I'm just gonna remove the top here and just fight in my pants.
It would be an absolute honor if you use my kit for it. So please, my stuff is your stuff. And he steps away and like welcomes you into his locker to go and get his stuff to use.
And Max is like weird guy, but cool, I suppose. Weird guy. Uh, and I think he just goes and changes into this guy's kit, I guess.
Listen, Mr. Washington, while you're getting ready, I'm gonna let you get into your proper headspace to get an ass whooping. I'm gonna go
Thank you.
outside and get a good space so I can watch this beating and maybe learn a thing or two.
Yeah.
If you don't mind just shutting the locker and locking it up before you go,
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah.
I'll see you outside. Best of luck getting your ass whooped. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to say
Hey,
right now.
thanks. It's complicated. What'd you say your name was?
It doesn't matter at this point. I appreciate your time. Thank you. Because the storyteller forgot the impromptu character he just made up.
Oh.
Robin says we need to dance.
Dance break?
I mean-
All right, dance break.
I'm gonna get my ass whooped. It's gonna be a good time.
And he heads out. He heads out, lets you go.
Thank you, impromptu NPC. I appreciate you so much.
Pops his head back in. Thank you for the card, Mr. Washington. You have no idea. He gingerly puts into his chest pocket and he's like holding on to it, making sure nothing happens to it.
What
And
a
he dips
lovely,
out.
What a lovely individual you've created for this impromptu fight.
And with that, we're going to take our break right now. So we'll be back for y'all in 15 minutes.
Cool.
All right, and welcome back to Darkness Over New Orleans. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're about to have a fight. If
Take
you're
the jacket off.
I mean, come on, you gotta take the jacket before you fight. If you've been with us since the beginning of the episode, thanks for staying with us. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. So is our break. That's been a roller coaster of emotions as well.
It certainly has.
I got lore.
It got lore.
So without further ado, let's jump right back into it. Players, the stage is yours. Max, you just finished getting into the NPC's kit.
Thank you, Mysterious NPC. I hope he loves that signed card for the rest of his days.
He's having a great time with it.
I love that you made that guy up on the spot in the past, and you're like, I don't know, yeah, cool. I think I just have the gear on, and I'm just like, this is you've earned this. This is good. This you deserve this, but you gotta fight. This is just like that birthday. Just gotta give it to you got this, and he like slaps himself, and he just heads out. Just gets ready. Knows it's like walking out to your execution. He's like, I hope they appreciate this. The things I do to get back in people's good graces. And he heads. I guess he waits for the announcement to be made that things are happening.
All right.
And does his thing.
All right. Laura, what is Jasmine doing this whole time? Because it sounds like Max is hanging out in the locker room, getting into the right mindset. What's Jasmine doing for this half hour?
I mean, similarly getting ready, but I imagine at this point she's established well enough that she's got she's got her spare gear at this particular establishment. So yeah, she would be preparing as well, and I think there's part of her that probably knows what Max is up to. This is his way of trying to extend the olive branch so she can beat him with it. Which she will do with both hands, gleefully and gladly. But also potentially keeping an ear to the ground for more information on what exactly the fuck is building in New Orleans, because this shit stinks and I don't like it.
So you're out in the general public area. Are you still in the changing room as well, or have you gone back out into the crowd?
Probably gone back out.
All right.
Changed into like the standard like leggings, cropped shirt to get ready for the bout.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. All right. As you're sitting there getting into the proper headspace and at the same time being aware of all the conversations going on around you, you're not even focusing on the fight that's going on. It's a meaningless fight to you. But you feel someone tap you on the shoulder. And as you turn around, you see an old man, a little bit of a hunchback. It's got circle frame glasses. And it's the bookie. You've seen him hundreds of times. It's your old friend, Old Tom. And he looks up at you and goes, Jasmine, well, what in the fuck are you doing here?
How we doing, Tommy?
I am is all that I am. I'm Tommy the bookie guy.
Storyteller, is Tommy human?
Yeah, he's human.
Okay. I think Jasmine would be careful to make sure that there's a bit of a blush of life going.
Sure, of course.
Just to be safe.
Yep, just for sure. It's a rouse check, isn't it?
That's a success.
Beautiful. Yep. So he even with his very thick glasses, it's all right. It's Jasmine. He goes, yeah, I was not expecting to see you here tonight. Your names wasn't on the and he starts adjusting it. It is on the roster. Oh, I might need some new frames. I wasn't expecting you, but who are you fighting tonight?
Oh, Maximilian.
He adjusts his hearing aids, takes them out, blows in them, puts them back in, turns them up a little bit. Say that again, please.
Maximilian.
Washington?
Yes, sir.
I must be in hell. I've died. This is the other side.
No,
I am
chef.
stuck in hell. Heaven would never have such a horrible place like this, where Max and Jasmine are fighting in the ring.
Oh, Tommy, you're breaking my heart, chef. Do you have any idea how many people are going to put down money at your table to see this fight now? Huh? Huh?
I don't. I'm still trying to wrap my head around this. Yeah, I am sure that many people are gonna try and make some money off of your endeavors in the ring with your acquaintance. Um,
Let's call it that.
are you wanting to put down any money? I mean, I don't know. I'm very confused with this whole situation that's unfolding in front of me.
You know what, Tom? Don't you worry none, chef. We're gonna entertain the crowd, and that's all that matters, ain't it? Um, Storyteller, what do I have access to for presents?
You know what? You have 3 dots in there, I think I said, so you can choose whichever ones you want.
Okay. We're gonna go with awe, just
Okay.
to ease his mind.
Sure. Since it's a human, you don't have to roll against it. So,
Yeah.
all right. What? You're just going relaxation
Yeah.
aura around.
Yeah, it's because I know it's like it makes you like ethereal and like your presence is stunning to look at and all that shit. But I want him to be at ease so he doesn't cause too much of a kerfuffle.
Sure. So
I got
you get this aura about you that's very calming, reassuring, endearing, and the nervous nature that he had, old Tom, becomes a more relaxed, almost aloof for an old man in a high energy area. And he says, "You know, Jasmine, I think that it's very nice that you and Max are talking like this again. Terrible that you're in the ring together, but it's nice at the same time. Very strange times we live in, where this is considered a nice thing. Is this courting in the year 2023? Is this what you all do?"
you know what, Tom, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure myself.
These are confusing times.
Call it catharsis if you need something for it.
I usually take a pill for that in the morning, but you know, I'm going to head back to my bookie station, and if you want to throw with a coin to your Witcher, I'll be here.
I'll hand him $50.
I'll put it on for you, okay? And he just slides you a ticket that he had in his pocket.
Thank you, Tom.
It's a pleasure, Jasmine. And he starts shuffling off back to the corner where the bookie station is.
Oh, I can't believe that old geezer's still kicking.
He's so alive.
He's gonna outlive all of us.
He's so
kindred in kind. He's gonna outlive all of us.
He's gonna
out of sheer spite.
I exist out of sheer spite. All right. We'll say that the time then goes by, and you hear over the loudspeaker, "And now in the ring we call forward Maximilian Washington and Jasmine Fontaine. Fighters, to your corners, please."
Oh boy. Just head to the ring. Just
Yep.
head there. I'm sure people are ecstatic.
As soon as your names are announced, the crowd goes insane. People make mad dashes to the bookie stations that are stationed throughout, I think, the four corners of the room. People are trying to trample over each other. You see people on their phones automatically placing bets with other people. This is the Super Bowl. This is the World Series. This is everything. To everyone in the room, this is the epitome of events to watch, period. Two of the biggest names in the underground theater coming together on the same stage, not as friends, maybe as equals.
We'll see about that.
As you guys are walking forward, you all hear your own names being called. Yeah, go Max! Woo! Let's go, Jasmine! I put a lot of money on you. Don't fuck it up for me. Like everyone's just giving you all, the back and forth that you're expecting to hear, but that's just noise. It's the white noise that every fighter hears before they walk into a match, and that is not important. As you're both stepping up into the cage, and the doors get locked behind you. You are now in a cage match. It is not the typical four-cornered ring. They brought the cage down specifically for you two. Max, if you look over your shoulder, you see Shifty Peaches going,
"You're a fucker." He like looks at the cage like, looks over to Jasmine. I can't run anywhere.
Nah. You brought this on yourself, Maximilian. And it's like staring down a lion. You can see that the beast, and like as a Brujah, the beast is always just there. Just under
behind the eyes.
surface.
Yeah.
But like as Jasmine turns her head, as I turn my head, you see that flicker of red behind the pupils.
Oh, good.
That lets you know that it is right there.
I'm glad you and your beast is partners in this. Love that. Love it. And just like,
you asked for this shit.
I did. I did in fact ask. I'm just happy to see you excited. Very much more excited than I'd hoped, but understandably excited.
Let's see how happy you are in the next 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. You give me 10. I know I was joking about the rust before, but
you're gonna keep talking and we're gonna fucking fight.
Over
Max.
the loudspeaker, you hear, "Fighters, to your corners, please. You all know the rules. There are no rules. At the sound of the bell, put on a good show." A few moments after that comes the very iconic ding, ding, ding of the fighter's bell that rings louder than the roar of the crowd. The fight begins. All right.
There we go.
Announce your attacks.
Okay. I'm going to immediately bolt forward, slide, and take his fucking legs out from under him.
Okay, is this going to be a grapple technique, or are you going in for an attack to the knee? Like, are you going to, like, hit the side of his knee to make it buckle, or are you going to slide, trip him, or are you trying to grab his legs? What is your plan for this?
Like a full-on slide, like knees out from under. I want him to go ass over tea kettle.
All right, so this is going to be a trip then. All right.
Okay.
What you want?
That's going to be Dex and Brawl.
How many dice?
You have 4 for Dex. For Brawl, you have 4 as well.
Good God.
Oh, fuck you!
Ah!
Double McFuck you, sir.
Apparently. This is just me trying to dodge the attack, I guess.
So because yeah, you're gonna give me the same thing. Dex Brawl as well
Gotcha.
against theirs. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what
Why are
happens.
you looking like that? Why are you looking like that? Stop looking like fuck.
I love this.
What is your roll?
7 successes.
I rolled
7
2, so you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
That's a
Jasmine rushes in, slides on the side of her thighs, and just takes out both your legs, and you leading back in midair. Once again, for the second time in this ring within a month, you find your back on the ground, looking up at the cage.
That brother's floating in the air.
It's back just like, oh my God, this ring is cursed. This ring is cursed. Ugh.
The ring is cursed.
It's fucking cursed. It's
All
cursed
right.
ass ring.
You are now prone on the ground. So,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
how do you want to proceed? Because same thing, Jasmine is also still on the ground as well because they slid into you.
Mm-hmm. I think just getting ass over tea kettle bombarded. I think Max is just gonna like push off of them to get some distance again, so he can get his bearings back. Because I'm sure that knocked some sense into the back of his head, and he's just gonna push off of them, push them against the not cage because we're both on the floor. Just push them away so he can get back up and stand up straight.
All right. So, are you pushing with your hands or push with your feet?
I'm gonna push with my hands.
All right. Dex Brawl for you. Same thing for you, Laura, please.
God, dice really said you're gonna get your ass. My dice really.
You asked for this.
My dice really have betrayed me at this point.
What'd you get?
4 successes.
All right.
6.
Fuck.
All right. So you push.
Boom.
Jez does not move.
Shit.
You do. For somehow they were able to solidify themselves on the ground, and you just go. You push yourself back enough to get out of the space, but they're in a very good spot. They're in a very good spot.
My arms are just against them.
He's not going anywhere.
All right, so you're grappling then?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Okay.
You've given me a chance. You've given me.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Redemption dice. I know you want to tell a story, but I need the drama to not be too bad. Please. Okay, it's much better. Much better.
Laura, what'd you get?
5.
5.
5 successes.
5 successes.
2, 3, 4, 7 successes for me.
All right. So you try to grapple, but Max, being a master of the grappling arts, is able to know exactly how to get out of this. And were you just trying to not armbar him really, but you're just trying to get him tight against you?
Yeah, what do you call the thing where you're on somebody's back and you've got one hand with
half
the
Nelson?
arm and yeah, I'm trying to half Nelson him basically.
So he knows that because you only have one arm that's here and the other hand is here, he can just slip his neck out that open space. He pops it out, gets himself back up on his feet, with minimal effort. Just whoosh. And he's back on his feet as you're on the floor, and he's just waiting for you now. How are we doing this? What's next?
I think as Max slips out of the grapple, standing up, not up over them, and just can't let the show end that quick.
The taunting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jazz, what you doing? After he just
Back in.
badmouthed you pretty much.
Yeah. What's the bane for Bruja again?
Oh no!
Oh, that's right.
Why are we asking about babes? This is supposed to be
Uh-huh.
a fight. No, you can't do this to me.
The bane of the Bluha simmers with barely contained rage, exploding at the slightest provocation.
Ah!
Subtract dice equal to the bane severity of the Bruja from any roll to resist fury frenzy. This cannot take the pool below 1 die.
I hate that. Oh no. Oh no.
Storyteller, I will leave this up to you. Do you think that is taunting enough to get a Bruja's bane
Listen,
going?
you were already talking about how your beast is right there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say this is definitely apropos for having the bane.
Ugh.
I never made a bane number for this character.
Okay.
How
How old is she again?
She's
40
like-
something?
Yeah, let me just double check this. Go back up here.
42.
You were
is what I've
you
got
were
on-
embraced 15 years ago, so you're 14th generation, 13th generation.
I think it's usually 13th.
Yeah.
Standard for like the neonates is usually 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Where is
Good
Bruce?
times. Oh, I'm so happy about this. This is gonna go great. Oh man. Oh,
I haven't
fuck.
gotten a chance to just roll the willpower dice yet.
I'm so happy for you. I'm
these are-
ecstatic for you.
This is my custom set from Odd Duck Dice.
Oh, beautiful.
Don't
I've
fuck.
been hearing their name a lot lately.
They're the best. Rosie's
wait, what's
a
the name?
lovely- Odd Duck Dice.
Don't fuck me, Odd Duck Dice, please.
Oh,
Rosie's
we'll see.
wonderful. How many you want, Storyteller?
Just give me 2. Make it nice and easy.
Please.
It's a 50-50 at this point.
Please. Oh no.
1 success.
Okay. Wait, what does that mean? I don't know what that means.
So, we'll say that your beast is getting a little bit more aroused. It is ready to come out. You don't go into frenzy, even though the glimmer, the glimmer of the beast that was there is now more prominent. Max, you can see in
fuck.
Jasmine's face that maybe the rest of the match should just be done with the fists, not with the talking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like he sees that, he's like he
fucked up.
gets because he's familiar with that fucking beast. I'm sure that beast is just as mad that I left him at that train station as she is.
This
It's
is the
the-
fuck around and find out graph, and
Yeah.
we are going upwards on the
Okay.
y-axis.
I'm at like DEFCON 2. I'm at like DEFCON 2 right now. This is bad for me.
Next, you see like the shoulders like hunch down and like
Mhm.
the brow drop,
Mhm.
going from like human presenting to full predator.
Gotcha.
You are being hunted.
Yeah. Hmm. I think seeing this, Max, just like he almost gives you that understanding kind of look, and against my better judgment, just goes.
Oh.
Get it out.
Skip up
Gotta get it out.
and run forward, and it's just hammer blow after hammer blow. I'm going for the face. I'm going for the torso. I'm going for the knees. Like it's. I'm
Mm.
holding back enough to where the humans in the area won't see that something is wrong, but there is more power behind this than you
Oh,
would
yeah.
expect for someone of Jasmine's stature.
It's about to be rough. It's about.
Why don't you give me 3 rolls then?
No.
And Christian, you can give me 2
Oh,
against.
jeez. Oh,
We're,
two.
we're letting one of those hits definitely land.
I'm sure.
So the
I'm
first one is 8 with a crit.
Ah, no. Stop it!
Let's see what.
I rolled no successes on that one. So
No successes, 0.
wait, no. I rolled three successes. Okay.
Okay,
On that
so
first one.
you're gonna take 5 bashing damage.
Yeah. Oof.
That's
Oof,
an
no.
entire health bar, isn't it?
It's for some. Yeah. I have resilience, so I'm.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so that was the first shot.
Yeah.
Second one is 7 with a crit.
Ooh.
Oh, that's much better. I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 with that one.
Okay. All right. So you just absorb everyone. Like you can see like the first one's rocked you enough. We're like guard up. Okay.
Yep.
And the third
and the
one?
last one's only a 5, but I would like to use that if possible, like Sparta kick him away from me. Just
Sure, we can definitely have that being a push and kick for sure. All right, yeah. So we're just gonna say that's gonna be used as a defensive offense move to make that space open up.
Yeah.
No damage taken, just a pushback. All right. All right, Max. What do you want to do, buddy?
I think Max is just like nursing himself. He's just okay, all right. gets right into it, just starts to sway as he heads right back into the lion's den and goes for his own series of attacks.
All right.
This fight is that Jesus. I
I love you.
love it though. Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 successes.
Oh goddamn.
I'm gonna reroll with some willpower because oh boy.
What did you get?
That's 2 successes.
Okay, so you want to roll that?
No, that was after the willpower.
Oh, golly!
Yeah, first time was nothing.
Nothing.
Lordy. Okay, well, you take, that's 9. Because the, okay, all right, so you got 2 successes. He rolled 11. That's 9, yeah. You take 9 bashing. Holy, holy, holy. God of power and might.
I mean, yeah, you got a Garo and a Bruja in this ring, man.
Yep, okay.
And I think Max just he goes into peekaboo stance. And he takes the few blows, but he just goes with them momentum wise, and then just attacks the arms, and just like hits them here and here and here. Like anytime they extend, he hits them here. And
you're trying to take out her weapons. Holy shit! I love this technique. Okay, all right, okay.
And then he just clams up because he's in the space.
Sure. Yep. Okay. While this is happening,
scream of rage from your ex.
Yeah. It's like, I love you. He's like, I love you too. I love you too. I love you too.
While this is happening, the crowd has gone from an ecstatic pitch of excitement and rowdiness to almost a hushed silence as they are now watching 2 people throw some of the heaviest hits they've seen, even in professional boxing, professional MMA. They are not used to seeing 2 champions. This is a Goliath versus Goliath match. These hits are huge. They would break a normal person's will, body, and soul if they were in the ring and getting hit like this. But you 2 are still standing. Of course, you're showing that there is pain behind these hits, but you are still going, the 2 of you. The crowd, like I said, has gone to a silent hush, and they are focused, hyper-focused on what's happening. All right, Jasmine, you're up after taking 9 bashing damage. That's superficial damage, so it's easy stuff.
I want to take him to the mat, and I would like to hit him over and over and over and over and over again.
Whew. Okay.
So it's
What
a
if you
full
didn't?
on like run, jump, hammer.
The Superman punch. Okay.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will.
Okay. Let's have that attack first to see if he actually does go down.
Gotcha. Fuck. I lost some dice. Oh, how do you use willpower to roll? Reroll dice.
You can re-roll your willpower for up to 3 dice, if I'm not mistaken.
Cool. I'm gonna do that then.
Or is it 4 dice? Is it 4 dice? Or is it 3
Is it
dice?
four?
I think it's 3.
Is
It's
it
3.
If it's
Okay.
3, I'll roll 3. If it's 4,
All
even
right.
better. But
Yep.
oh
We'll
man,
do 3.
dice, please. What'd you get?
8 with a crit.
I had 8 with a crit as well.
Whew. Okay. All right.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
So here's what happens. So I was there, right? And then all right.
Because I had to re-roll that. I was so scared. I had to re-roll because I saw nothing. I saw no successes. I was like, and I so 8. Okay, so let's see what happens. Lovely Tyler. With a tie.
Jasmine comes taking 3 long ground gaining steps and launches up in the air. Left hand forward, right hand back. Because she's in midair, it's a telegraphed attack. That fist comes flying. Max, you just do a simple sidestep. Don't attack, though, even though you have that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine lands and turns on you automatically. You both have the attack of opportunity right now, so you can both tell me exactly what type of attack you want to do, and whoever rolls higher gets the attack in.
Roundhouse kick to the fucking face.
I'm like,
Attacking
give me your fucking face.
Going for the liver.
Okay.
The liver, Jesus.
Hey,
Rude.
hey! You came at me.
With a nice Chianti
Yeah, this
and
is your
fava
idea,
beans.
fucko.
I don't. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Wow, my dice really don't like me today. This is the first time I've rolled
6,
like shit.
7, 8, 9.
3 successes.
God damn, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
As you're aiming up and you're dipping lower, dipping to your side to get that nice side hit in,
Mm-hmm.
as you dip down out of the corner of your eye, you see a foot raising up to your face at the same time. The combined efforts of you going down and the foot coming up,
Yep.
your vision goes white for a few moments. What was that, 9 you said? And you got 3?
Yeah. So 6.
All right, cool, 6. So yeah, you got
I'm
6.
down. I'm down.
All right.
There's no
The
way.
kick not only like whites you out, you feel light, you feel airy, you feel as if you're flying, because you are. You've been lifted off of your feet, and the world is going a very strange slow motion right now as you are careening through the air sideways. Something's not right about the way that you're standing, because the world is on its side. But then the world goes dark as your vision tunnels into a pinpoint into blackness as your body thump, 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 thump onto the mat.
It's the cage.
Jazz, how do you celebrate? What is your victory like right now?
I don't acknowledge the crowd at all. I'm just staring at Max's limp corpse for all intents and purposes right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a corpse.
It's a corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still like hand up to protect because automatic,
Mhm.
just defensive stance,
Mhm.
You never know.
watching. And there is still The beast is still there, still prowling under the surface, and it's a fight to keep the fangs from digging into my lower lips. Um, but I think there's a furrow in the brow and just the old hurt still there.
Hmm. Okay. Uh, the sound of the bell alarms a few times. Ding, 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 ding. And the crowd returns to their uproarious cacophony of cheers and hollering, some boos, clapping and everything. People stomping loud in a congratulatory way. Other people are rushing to the bookie stations to collect their earnings. Some are rushing to the exit to not have to deal with paying up. But the bouncers get them. With the sound of the bell, Jasmine, you start to come back into yourself. The beast realizes this is not a good place to entertain the living. It's probably best to hold back for the time being. Max is still out. Max is on the floor, snoozing, a little bit of drool. There is no referee to help to see if he's okay, which is a good thing.
Can I slap him awake?
Of course. Why not?
Why not?
You just kicked him in the face. Why not? Just slap him again.
Just let me
I'm not gonna it's not gonna be like the full
Right.
like because if I wheel back and hit him again, I might throw him into torpor.
I'm going. If you do that, I'm gonna go into the crowd. Like I'm gonna like leave an imprint, Looney Tunes style, and then land in the crowd.
Nah, I'm gonna roll him over and just crack.
Yeah. Looks up at you. All
You
three of
happy?
you.
All three of you.
I mean, are you?
I ain't been happy in near on 10 years, yeah. But thank you for the entertainment.
That's what I do. I suppose.
You got a death wish.
Just a wish.
Don't think this changes nothing, Maximilian.
I didn't think it would. Can't stop a trauma from trying.
You a stubborn bastard.
You kick like a mule, so I suppose we're both jackasses in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Get up. I'll push you back onto the mat and walk away.
You're not gonna pick me up yourself.
You're a big boy.
Oh, you sure? It shows because you can't pick anything up because of your arms. He gets up like he uses the cage.
Don't do it.
He knows fucking with you.
It's probably a little faster than should happen,
Mhm.
but Max, next thing you know, you got an arm over your throat.
I mean, there's a non-breathing joke here somewhere, but it's coming.
You got a funny way of trying to wheedle your way back into my good graces, Maximilian. You know better.
Could have said no to the fight.
Probably. Fuck else am I gonna do with my nights?
Glad you chose to spend it with me.
Hmm. Shove.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Maximilian Washington and Jasmine Fontaine. Thank you very much for gracing us with quite a spectacular of monstrous feats. Get the hell out of the ring for the next contenders! And the cage raises up to the ceiling in 4 different sections. It comes apart and just raises up. Jasmine, see old Tom waving a piece of paper and making his way through the crowd towards you.
I'll meet him at the edge of the.
Did you bet on yourself?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Wow.
What, you think I was gonna bet on you?
No, I didn't think you. Know what? How much did you bet? Did you bet a lot? What are we talking
I
about?
just threw down 50. Just a little something.
Well, some. Okay.
And old Tom comes over and goes, well, that was horrifying and amazing at the same time.
Don't ever say I never showed you a good time, huh, Tom?
I haven't seen a good... here's your check.
Tommy. Can I peek over to see how much they made?
50K.
Oh! Why do you make so much money from
Tom
kicking my
knows
ass?
how to stack the books properly in favor of those that he likes.
I bet. I think like Max is just like, how you make a lot of money kicking my ass.
If you didn't make it so easy.
I mean, I think it's just a bit of silence and it's just a smile, just like it just shows how much better you are than me.
Oh, I know, Cher.
Mm.
I've been known.
Mm. Always just good to see a reminder, you know.
Masochist.
Come on, it's not a bit of you in there that revels in causing me some kind of physical violent pain.
Feel like it's only fair.
You want to stay here and watch the rest of the fights, or you want to head out?
I got business to attend to, and so do you. Your little glance around. We are in mixed company. Your social club will be expecting you, and it's best not to keep them waiting.
Staying in town now?
I haven't decided.
If you would like not another chance to kick my ass, but just be around the islands for a bit. I'm always here.
And no, that was the problem. Will you tell my new boyfriend to call me?
Wow, not even crush. Boyfriend? Not even crush. God, wow.
You saw his phone.
I
It's
did.
official.
Oh, I just thought that was the number. I wasn't.
I am entirely too pleased with myself in this moment.
And then he's like, Max is definitely like, I mean, he has a lot of people's numbers. He's a curious one.
He talks a lot.
He definitely does. Hope he's not
For
talking your
someone
ear
who's-
off.
For someone who's so popular, you'd think he'd know better.
I wish he'd know better.
Max really wishes.
I don't intend to go far. But I don't want you sniffing round my doorway. Am I clear?
No sniffing. I promise.
Hmm.
I
You
may
tell
I
those
may be a beast, but I'm not that desperate to know where you are.
could have fooled me.
I would never want to fool you ever again.
You tell those two boys of yours to be careful. Especially Windsor. Max, I'm worried about him. I'm
I am
hearing
too.
things. I'm hearing things and I don't like them.
Like what?
Let's just say those proclivities of his are gonna get him to the final death quicker than any of us would like.
And you can see that there's a lot on Max's mind. I mean, the last 2 days of Jesus, mainly the last 2 nights of his life, on life, are just racing through his mind in quick succession. That that boy definitely has brought more problems to Nolans than I think Nolans is prepared for.
That puts you in a bit of a precarious position, don't it? Your new title. You realize, like I said, you're gonna have to make a choice sooner or later with the people that are dependent on you.
Thank you for reminding me, Jasmine.
Mm.
Everything's going on. I kind of forget a lot.
Always did have a one-track mind, you.
And yours is free as a bird.
Well, this little birdie needs to keep flying. I'm gonna walk off the ring and disappear into the crowd.
All right. Max, Jasmine is no longer in clear sight. Though she is a presence of herself among everybody else, the crowd has swallowed her pretty much. Pushing through, you can see the back of her head, but then it gets lost.
Mhm.
You do see the forgotten named NPC standing there, holding the Topps trading card with a single tear running down the side of his cheek, and he whispers, "That was beautiful."
And I see Max sees him and he just goes, I guess heads to the back to change, I suppose.
Yep. His the locker is locked, so you can
Mhm.
just put the kit in front of it.
Yeah.
And I guess you're heading home now after that.
I mean, I guess I am. I think just taking all of Jasmine's words into consideration, their feelings,
Mm-hmm.
just how much she's I think this is just like a big old like sign of how much he's fucked up.
Mm.
How much it's starting to catch up with him on
Mm.
several levels, and how more of that's probably coming in the future as he's now thinking about this meeting. And those who are opposed to him being in this seat, a seat that he didn't even really want or knew he was going to get when he got it. I think there's just a pause of just the word, just Jasmine telling him that he's going to have to make a choice at some point. And there's so many choices to make. And like each choice decides the next choice.
Mm-hmm.
And each choice determines the next choice.
Dominoes will fall, but in which order are they going to fall?
Exactly. And it's just how complex his life has become in the past couple months.
Mm-hmm.
That like he's had to juggle with and just try to get immediately used to as fast as possible, as is his nature. Thinks about loss, thinks about losing, thinks about Jasmine. He knows he's gonna lose more before he wins. And the competitor in him hates that. But the Gangrel in him knows that's the cost. And he thinks about just how much he's gonna have to pay. How much everyone's gonna have to pay for his decisions.
All right. We'll say that you're having this entire thought as you've left the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
You've gone up the stairs through the burlesque theater.
Mm-hmm.
Driven back home. You're back in your office at the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really make mention of anything to your watchdogs. They can see that you did get your ass whooped as you promised them.
Mm-hmm.
They give you that space. Do you check your phone finally once you get home?
Yeah, sure.
Office?
Yeah.
You see the text from Ambrose.
Fuck.
And it reads, Devora has found me.
Yep.
That,
how long
friend,
was that? How
was several hours ago.
Fuck.
That is where we're going to conclude tonight's episode of Darkness Over New Orleans. Thank you very much for joining us on this wonderful emotional trip tonight. And thank you, Laura, for joining us once again.
Thank you, Laura.
Adding so much revelry to our evening.
Thank you guys for having me. It's a delight as always.
Thank you for kicking my ass.
Please do give us where we can find you again, what you're working on, all that good stuff. Remind us, please.
Oh yeah, for sure. Once again, Laura22 or Laura22. You can usually find me on Twitter or TikTok as some iteration of Laura_22. You might just have to throw an underscore at the beginning and the end of that. When I'm not kicking Christian's ass up and down New Orleans. You can find me hanging out over with the folks at Queen's Court Games, specifically in the All Night Society, Our Little Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle, set out of Chicago, playing Calamity Madden, the Gangrel Lupine Hunter. Christian will actually be joining me on a wee little project with the folks at Queen's Court. Technically, I can't tell you guys what it is yet, but it's gonna be great.
Excellent.
We're very excited to let you all see it. It's in the works. We're wrapping it up. It's gonna be beautiful. Every once in a while I pop over to Nat 20 Productions for the odd charity stream.
Nice.
Sometimes I hang out with the folks at Obsidian Brews. They're the all black TTRPG collective. I know they've got Cult Divinity Lost coming up
Mhm.
on the 25th that I'm super excited for.
Nice.
I love that game. It's terrifying. But yeah, if you want to see what I'm up to and keep up, find me on Twitter as Laura_22.
All right. Thank you. Christian?
Hey, everybody. Hey, hi. My name is Christian, aka Fluffy Goomba, on several socials, mainly on TikTok. But you can also find me here on Twitch several days, playing several games with several wonderful people. You can also find me on every other Saturday, or technically this Saturday, on the initiative order for their Root TTRPG game, Midnight in the Marshes. I get to play a rambunctious little bird prince uh, who's got no responsibilities. It's great, and of course you can find me on Sundays on Tragedy Theologian, on Total Party Kiss, Greek with Inspired 5e campaign. I'm also in a tournament in that one, but that tournament is about to be rated by city guards, and it's gonna be great. I've got to figure out how to deal with that one. Love it. That's me.
Love it.
Yes.
Hey, my name is Dylan. I'm your storyteller. You can find me across all parts of the internet on Roll4Dylan. My pronouns are he, they. Big news. I just had my first children's book published. And it will be for sale starting next week. It is about a non-binary space pirate entitled The Little Space Pirate. It is illustrated by the phenomenal Quentin Cornell, and there is accompanying music that is composed by the Azrai. So it's got some phenomenal people that I had the pleasure of working with. You can go to my website, Fanta, FANTA, books.com. fantasybooks.com. I'll put that in the chat right now.
That's super cool.
fantasebooks.com. And it will be available for purchase only through Amazon and Walmart at the time right now. It's not going to be mass produced because I'm trying to be environmentally conscious. It's going to be print to order. So whoever makes an order, one book gets printed. Trying to make sure that it's going to be recycled paper as well. We are not going to make a big carbon footprint, hopefully. So yeah, I'm here every Thursday doing this, and that's all I got. So yeah, thank you for joining us, everybody. We hope you had a fun evening. Good night, everybody.
Bye.